Hello everybody, George and George's Kentucky Workshop, proud American. Today, my wheel horse. I bought this machine back in 1990, brandy new, and we have cut a tremendous amount of grass together, a lot of grass. Here's a neat little toy. You know, there are some tools that you don't need until you need them. This is one of those tools. This is a Mower HDL. Miss Jo bought this for me a few years ago, I think for my birthday, I think. Neat little toy, hydraulic. I just measured this before I started this video. These wheels are off the ground 24 inches. So it makes it super easy to get underneath the deck to change blades or check belts and all that, which I did earlier. I brought the machine down yesterday. I changed all the filters, oil, fuel filter, fuel lines, cleaned the sediment bowl, completely greased everything. This is the machine that I built this brand new deck for about 3 years ago. I've had a brand new wheel horse deck that did not fit this machine. All the tabs on it were completely wrong, and you cannot find wheel horse parts anymore. So I cut all the tabs off of my old deck, figured out where they had to go in relationship to this deck, and welded everything up. And I mean, this deck was brand new. Came out well. Like any project, if you had to do it over again, there were a whole bunch of things I would have done differently. But, so I've had it down here doing maintenance on it. And when I put this deck on there, it just didn't quite line up right. And I was blaming myself for that. Well, you know, you cut every tab off and you reattach it to a whole different deck, and you put it on a machine that's 30 years old. Well, what I found out was one of the tabs, you can't see it, but one of the tabs way down deep, it's a piece of 1/4-inch steel that's a part of the frame that comes down, and the mower deck linkage hangs off of that tab. It was bent. It was bent out probably about 3/8 of an inch. I had hit something pretty solid with the old deck. So when I put the new deck on there, nothing lined up. But it's amazing that I dropped the front of the deck. I found that, took the linkage all apart, put a 24-inch pipe wrench on it, tweaked it back into place, and yay. I can't believe it. Everything lines up perfectly. Oh, who knew? So, this is it. I'm ready to button it up here. I've got to find a couple of mufflers for it. It's a great machine. This machine and I grew old together. Like I say, I've had this machine for... I bought it, it's a 90, and I bought it in 90, so, yeah. So, well, Miss Jo left me alone. She went out visiting with her niece and left me all alone today. So, it is cold, it is damp, it is nasty, so, needless to say, I didn't take the Amanda out or the VFR. So, well, that's about it. So, if you're ever in the market to buy one of these, they sell a jack. Everybody sells a jack. You can go to Home Depot, you can go to Tractor Supply, you can go to Lowe's, you can go to Harbor Freight, and pretty much you're getting what you pay for. The neat thing about this machine is it's rated for 500 pounds. And the way the machine is built, you see this, I've got a bumper on the front of this tractor that sticks out about 10 inches past the hood cover. a lot of these machines, they have a crank up jack, screw jack right here. It would never make that. And then you take my other wheel horse tractor. The other wheel horse tractor has a weight box on the front with 100 pounds of cast iron weight on the front. Yeah, you're not going to clear that either. So, that's about it. Hey, I'm looking for a wheel horse part, and it's just not exclusive to wheel horse. Craftsman has them as well. I've got a Peerless Tecumseh 5-speed transaxle in my other wheel horse tractor. I need the one with 1-inch axles, not 3/4. This is a lawn tractor. This has 3/4-inch axles. I'm looking for the Peerless Tecumseh transaxle with the 1-inch axles. The 1-inch axles usually have hubs, 4 or 5 lug hubs on them. So if you're in the western Kentucky area and you got one of these that you'd like to find a home for, leave me a message. So comment, give me a positive, give me a negative, say hello, say something. If anything, recommend me to somebody else. So that's it, everybody. Thanks. Bye.